belly button, banished, wine to the face, and a romance that might outlive a prison sentence? We're dishing the hot goss that cast and crew kept hush-hush on 90 Day Fiancé.
You think you know somebody, but you really don't.
Fans who watched the awkwardness between Devin and Jihoon unfold on 90 Day Fiancé the other way won't be surprised by Devin's claim that the show was 96% scripted on Season 1 and partially scripted for Season 2. After meeting on a dating app, Jihoon flew from South Korea to the US. Their first meeting didn't go quite as planned, and Devin became pregnant, rocketing their relationship forward.
This is an extremely huge moment. We are getting rid of our old lives in America and starting a whole new life in Korea.
But the storyline about Devin moving to Korea wasn't real, as she revealed on Instagram stories. I never moved to Korea in Season 1. We planned a 7-day trip because filming insisted we had to film scenes in Korea because it's the other way. We got cast for Season 2 and agreed to stay in Korea for filming. We knew if we didn't finish the season and spoke out, we wouldn't get paid. She also claimed that the scene where she tried to get Jihoon's parents' blessing was also fake, saying they were already married on paper at the time. The couple have since divorced. In devastating news, Devin and Jihoon's son, Taeyang, who is now 3, is battling leukemia, according to People. Devin and her boyfriend, Topher Park, are also welcoming a baby in late 2022 and raising Devin's daughter, Drusilla, from a previous relationship. Binyam's sister, Mimi, claims that the iconic scene where their sister Wish threw a glass of red wine in Ari's face on Season 9 was a total setup.
I'm not going to marry you guys. I'm marrying Binyam.
It seems producers were responsible for lighting the match behind the scenes. Ari and Binyam appeared on 2 seasons of 90 Day Fiancé the other way and made it onto the OG series when Binyam's K1 visa got approved. Mimi posted a video of herself drinking with someone who may have been a producer, writing on Instagram stories. When they kick it with you just to go and edit the narrative, when they begged to give you a platform to reveal some insane secrets, anything for views, I guess.
Oh my God, I've never gotten alcohol through my face before. That's a new experience.
The eruption happened after Binyam lied to his family about moving to the US until his music video premiere for Dancey Dancey. His sisters blamed Ari, and the argument quickly spiraled into deeper family issues, which producers encouraged. This pushed things over the edge, ending in Wish throwing her drink in Ari's face. According to In Touch, Season 2 90 Day Fiancé star Cassia reportedly claimed that producers made her take a pregnancy test, even though they knew she wasn't pregnant.
Because I'm not good at selling anything. Right?
Yeah, you can say that again.
Jason met Cassia on Facebook, and the two embarked on a troubled partnership. The couple separated in 2017 and filed for divorce in January 2018. It was a mutual decision, with Jason telling Radar Online, "No fighting over anything." Cassia has since found love with new hubby Giuseppe, and the two got married in December 2021. Tragically, Jason died from COVID complications in 2021. He was just 45 years old at the time. Ashley and Jay appeared on Season 6 of 90 Day Fiancé. The two met at a nightclub while Ashley was visiting Jamaica. He proposed 6 months later, and they married soon after. 3 days after the wedding, Ashley caught Jay on a dating app.
Why the hell a week after you got married did you find it necessary to get on a website and meet people and talk to them?
But was it real or just for the cameras? As Jay revealed to In Touch,
the Tinder incident that happened, that was staged, because without drama, you don't have a show.
He said they were just playing the scene as actors, and that once it was over, they walked away from it. But Ashley's version of events was a little different. She told the outlet he used Tinder and he got caught on camera. "We know that they do editing and things, and we sign off on that, so it is what it is." Their divorce was finalized in 2021, and according to Celebuzz, the two remain friends. Season 7 featured a bonkers situation between Annie and Robert and his kid's grandma, Stephanie. And grandma claims it was scripted. In the scene, Stephanie writes Annie a $15,000 check to return to the Dominican Republic. She also questioned whether Annie was on birth control and asked if she wanted kids.
I write you a check and buy you a plane ticket
back to the Dominican Republic.
But Stephanie quickly bailed out on the made-up storyline, posting to Instagram, "It's TV, people. TV. It's fake. It's scripted. I had to borrow a checkbook because the producers asked me to do this. I have screenshots to prove this." Annie and Robert met online and spent just 8 hours together in person before Robert proposed. The couple got married in 2019 and welcomed their daughter Brenda in 2020. Tragically, they lost their son Adriel in 2022 at only 7 months old. Annie posted a tribute to her baby, writing, "I am devastated and so is my family. Life is so hard and difficult. I never thought I would lose my son. He was a fighter." Larissa first appeared in season 6 during her disastrous marriage to Colty. Of course, Colt came as a package deal with his mom, Debbie, which made everything 10 times more awkward and codependent.
I feel great about my body, and I really enjoy the new boobs and the new nose. Really make a big difference in my life.
After they divorced, Larissa appeared on 90 Days Happily Ever After, where cameras captured her apparent love of plastic surgery. But she has since claimed she was encouraged by producers to get the work done in order to generate buzz for the show. Along with dropping weight, getting a butt lift, and Botox, she explained.
I did my nose, I did my lips, I did my cheekbones, I did my chin.
The surgeries reportedly cost her a whopping $72,000. But it seems Larissa's since given up some of the lipo life. She explained on Instagram stories that she suffered a botched surgery that ended in a missing belly button. She's never been able to have anyone successfully recreate it. Season 2's Mohammed once revealed on Facebook Live that the show fully restages scenes explaining, "I'm going to put the same clothes on and redo the scenes for the courthouse. I'm going to do that today until noon." His cringeworthy relationship with Danielle was tumultuous, to say the least. After finding out about Mohammed's infidelity shortly after their wedding, Danielle filed for an annulment, which would have resulted in Mohammed's deportation. She later changed her filing to divorce, according to Us Weekly.
"You were the worst mistake in my life."
But in a shocking twist, it seems the two are actually friends now, as Danielle posted to Instagram in June 2022. "Look who came to Ohio today. We have been through so much and are friends after everything. Just shows anything is possible." Season 8's Andrew has been very vocal about creative editing when it comes to the tell-all episodes. He alleged on Instagram stories, "Fun tell-all fact. I was only there for Mike and Natalie's segment. They are stretching my reactions so that it appears I was there longer. They have me reacting to things I didn't even know about. You are not watching a documentary."
I will not let him control me ever again.
We have to respect her wishes.
I'm just gonna go home.
While things never worked out for Andrew and Amira, Andrew has also accused TLC of frankenbiting, or editing sound bits to fabricate drama. An example of this, according to him, is when Amira reveals a loophole Andrew found for K1 visa applicants that would let them be together. "Not so," says Andrew. He shared it in a screenshot. "I've never been on a K1 message board. Mexico loophole was not my discovery." Season 6 star Kalani received backlash for comments she and her dad made about Samoan culture, but she claims the edit was spliced together.
My dad did have a very hard life, and I know he didn't want us to struggle the way that he did, so he wanted us with white guys.
She responded on Instagram, "The part where I say my dad didn't want us to struggle, so he wanted us with white guys, that is not what was said. Rule of thumb when watching reality TV, if you don't see it being said, chances are it was spliced together. I don't care if they edit my shit, but I won't be quiet if they do that to make my dad look bad."
Get through this. We're family.
Kalani and Asuelu crossed paths in Samoa, and a fun holiday romance ended in a pregnancy. They hit several rough patches but returned for 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After and had a second child. Many thought they would have split up due to their financial struggles and Asuelu's questionable parenting, but it seems the couple was still together in early 2022. Even so, breakup speculation continues, with In Touch confirming that the couple's home was put up for sale in June 2022. Before the 90 Days couple, Jeffrey and Varia were MIA during the Season 4 tell-all. Later, it was discovered that the reason for their absence was Jeffrey's ongoing legal case for aggravated kidnapping, domestic assault, interference with an emergency call, and vandalism charges. He explained on Instagram Live at the time, "I'm not sad that I wasn't on it. The mentality of keeping me off the tell-all because somebody said something is the most absurd thing I've ever heard in my life." Jeffree was later found guilty of the charges involving an ex-fiancé. In Touch reported that according to her testimony, there were many instances of domestic abuse. Jeffree's ex-wife also took the stand to testify against him. But in a surprising move, Varia has stood by him during the process and says she will continue to do so while he's behind bars. Despite a romance that didn't look like it would make it past their first car ride together, Varia continues to post about their relationship with high hopes. She shared on Instagram, "To be honest, we didn't expect much from this sentencing. 18 years? All right, we passed the bottom. That means there's only one way up. The grounds for the appeal became even stronger."